It's Ivan. I hope you guys had a great weekend and I hope you guys liked the workshop on Friday. I wanted to follow up with a couple of instructional videos. This is one of them in regards to some of the things we talked about. The first thing I want to bring up for you guys is when we talked about having your agenda and a syllabus. So in other words, this repeating agenda. And then if you look across the bottom where it says background, this part right here. How do you actually do that in the course of a presentation? So all these different slides, but this stays constant. And the answer is actually quite simple, but it's also a little bit manually involved. I'll actually show you another example in Keynote. I'll do them both so you guys can see in each one. So if you guys might have noticed in Keynote on one of my presentations, on the right-hand side, you see strategy, strategy, strategy. And then it moves to social dynamics, problem types. And you can see it all along the side that as I go through casework, it's different slides, but that stays the same. Now, the way we do this first in PowerPoint, and I'm using a Mac. Not everyone has a Mac. All the menus at the top, whether you're on Mac or PC, are virtually the same. If you ever have a problem, just go to Help and type in the things I'm saying. So for example, Master, Slide Master. The way you take care of this, and I'm going to show you, the way we did it on this one, is you use the Slide Master to edit the main slide. So if I go here, where let's see, Master, Slide Master, under View, and we go to the Slide Master. And what you see is on the side, all the different templates. Now, one of the things I'm going to point out is that there's a bigger one here and then these smaller ones. The bigger one is the master of the masters. So in other words, by editing this one, you edit all the other ones as well. The reason you have these little ones is you see how they all each have a different format, two columns with title, just the title. Sometimes you only want to edit that master, meaning that specific slide setup. I did it up here so you can see. Now literally all I did is, this is just a basic shape and text boxes. But what happens is once you do that, every other slide has it. Let's do a little demonstration here. I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to open up a new file, a new presentation. Here we go. There we are. And you see one slide here, all these other ones. Title with box, view, master, slide master. If I go to this main one up here and I push Control V, boom, there it is. Background, treatment, cultural, etc., etc. I close the view. All of these slides now have it. So now you see here how it has background stuff in the title one as well. Oh, how do I get over that? Two ways I can do this. If I don't want it in the title page, the easier, less thought involved process is I make a text box that's white and I just cover it up. Easy peasy. Or once again, I go to my slide master, and rather than putting it in this big top one up here, I cut it out and close. There we go. Gone in there. See, it's gone everywhere. Gone everywhere. Suppose I just want it in this one, this slide format. This is a title page format. That's what our title was. This is kind of like all the other ones. So suppose I only wanted it there. And I'll just show you here. I seem to have lost my thingy. But we'll go here. Little box. There we go. And there we go. Now only this slide format will have the slide master stuff that we put into it. So if I close the master view, there you go. This has nothing, but all my other slides do. So that's how you work with the slide master. How you get the thing to move around is this is back to our Coast Salish example, is all manual. So if I showed you right here, we have 1 slide, 2 slides, 2 slides with the background on it. All the stuff here is the slide master. This bright blue thing is just a text box that I had to go to each slide to put into. You see? I can't actually edit anything here because it's in the master. This thing, I can move around, and I used it to just cover up. So it's a bit of a manual process, but it has such a great and strong visual effect. And it will really help to keep people, you see in the application part here, it really helps to keep people on the same page as you. Application was just a text box. So that's how you make a little agenda on all your slides. The beautiful part is, you see that's one example. I used pictures and text and color, another example. It's also a great way to put a logo on every single slide. And by doing this, you get a more polished, clean, and professional look. So thanks so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Good luck with all your case analysis and all your presentations.